I made a post about a woman from Enugu State, from Newe to be precise, who does agwu installation. And a lot of people who are not from Newe, who has no clue about what is forbidden in the land of Newe, suddenly they have opinion. And they begin to say, in Igbo land, woman doesn't install agwu. These people don't know there is no location called Igbo land. Nothing made you and I Igbo. We are just Igbo. We are different people. We have different culture. We have different norms. Anything that is prohibited in Akbugo may not be prohibited in Nnewi. That is why we eat something different, right? As is because what we eat in Akbugo is extremely different. And when I speak my language, you all are going to get lost right now. But no, I don't want to intimidate you with my language. You don't talk about Igbo spirituality. Igbo spirituality doesn't exist. The only thing that exists is, how is it done in your village? And then the motive, the intention. If the intention is genuine, then it is genuine. In her village, it is women that do agwu installation. Genuinely. And they have elders in that village. They have men and women in that village. Yes, the women install agwu for men and women. It doesn't matter. And you want your opinion from somewhere else around the globe called Igbo. You want your opinion to not go and penetrate the people of Newe. Yes, your single opinion, your single cultural norms and value, your single in Newe tradition. You want it. You want to impose it. You want to impose the dogmatism. You say Igbo land. Do we have Igbo land? What we have is Anyabugo and Inewi and Inewe. Have you ever heard that is Anani guiding us, that made us? Do you understand? People are guided by a deity in charge of them all. There is no deity in charge of the whole Igbo people. Rather, there is the deity in charge of an entire community, entire village. That's all. Do you understand? And if that deity is okay with women installing agwu, nothing else matters. Remove your dogmatism. I will later install agwu for my own brothers because I am from Nkanu and I can relate. How do you even tell people from somewhere? Do you know where you are from? You are just a part of the ancient people, a part of Ndibo. And your people have a way they do it. Like I said, if I begin to speak my language, you're going to feel intimidated. And they feel like getting lost. So let's just communicate like this. Please, let's respect ourselves. When someone says this way, let's not argue anymore. It is spirit ritual, not dogmatism. In natural sense, there is so much that it looks like women cannot do that they can actually do and do it very well. Stop having complex issue and bringing it into spirituality. Even in those villages where they say women cannot, it is complex issue that made them include. Yes, complex issue made them include it in what women can do and what women cannot do. A woman or a man from Imo State, from Anambra State, is telling someone else from Abia State about Omena and Igbo. You are clueless. What do you know about Omena and Igbo? An entire community come out. If I tell you how we install agwu, will you even stand it? Have you heard about how Akbugo people install agwu? You don't eat blood before. Allow people. It's right. And the psychology behind this whole thing is, when you go to Alpha consultation, you don't need to tell them it was done by a woman. They would be biased already. and the Alpha will be turned out biased. They will use their mind, their conscience to influence the Alpha. Just ask them directly. So I did agwu. The agwu I did, is it out to work? Was it done well? Yes, most likely. Alpha will say, yes, it was done well. And I said it was done well. Why an agwu? You immediately say it's done by a woman, it's no longer done well. That's how you know. It is human that makes spirituality look biased. It is human. The dogmatism is human made. I left Christianity and I left religion. I have my reason. Please, if it is religious, remove me from that group. I'm not a religious person. Please, I'm not a religious person. If I'm why you more million mugo. I'm not as a why. Because both as a why and Dibia why doesn't even exist in Akmugo. What exists is why you more milli, why you milli. And it serves the same purpose. Do you understand? How would you feel if I start throwing tantrum on you? What the fuck is Ezawai? Why is a woman answering an Ezawai? How would you feel in the Anambra? Because it doesn't exist in my community. How would you feel when I start asking you why? Why not why you mom milli? How would you feel when I start correcting you? It should be why you mom milli. Because the woman cannot bear in Igbo land. Because I am from somewhere where it is why you mom milli or why you womb milli. Think about it like that. Remove dogmatism so you will see clearly. This is why there are 2,000 churches. Dogmatism. If I do to give, maybe can do to give, but do your one in it. And everybody is tiny so in your church. You people have carried out dogmatism and come to a man. Please, when I say women do something, not for Igbo land, because Igbo land doesn't exist. Okay? Your norms and value doesn't count in every part of Igbo land. We have no ancestral agreement with a lot of Anambra people in their Please,